rocking them old Ram jerseys. And I'll tell you one thing, out of every jersey that the Rams have ever had, these have to be my favorite. It kind of reminds me of the days when they had Steven Jackson. And right here, Matthew Stafford on my first attempt throwing the ball, ends up throwing a pick. So you guessed it, Micah Hyde, and I got you guys a good one today. But speaking of the Rams, man, not even a week after signing Aaron Donald on a massive deal, being the highest non-paid QB, obviously he's a defensive tackle, getting paid a ridiculous amount. I think he had a 5-year contract, let alone that. Cooper Kupp gets his own contract today, or I think it's already, I think it's 2 days so far of the signing of Cooper Kupp. And all I can say is, Rams, are we going to have a repeat right here hitting Higbee? Oh my goodness, running like a tank right here. And all I can say is, you know what? I think they're in that path, I would say. I mean, not only did they just re-sign Aaron Donald, keeping Cooper Kupp, I don't know what's going to happen to Odell Beckham. And check out this play right here, a jet sweep. Of course, the main target I'm trying to get to is my boy Cooper Kupp. Ends up getting completely destroyed. But what's going to happen with Odell Beckham? And look at that stiff arm by Cam Akers. And once again, I just really want to say, really appreciate for anybody that's watching the videos. It means a lot. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And check out that dot. Now, one thing I'll tell you about my opponent with Josh Allen is these inside throws, these precision-making plays. Sometimes it's not just about having the star players. I could honestly put up a good amount of points even with the New York Jets or any offense that struggles, especially in the NFL in real life, of course. It's not about having a high-rated team. Sometimes it's just about picking apart the zones in man coverage in general. But my opponent was definitely doing a good job. And look at that cut by Sony Michel is no longer here. He's obviously not. Well, he plays for us now. Plays for my Dolphins, of course. Sliding into the end zone. And check that out, just like that. This is a very high-scoring game so far. We're barely in the second quarter. It's 14-14. Allen, though, rolls out. Check out this sack by Floyd. Let's get it. Obviously, with that escape artist, sometimes you got to use it to your advantage. You can't always depend on it, though, because one thing is that when you roll out, you're already thinking the pass or the run first, of course. And check out this interception by Williams. And wait just a minute. Jukes outside, Jukes inside. But I forgot to mention, what do you guys feel about Cooper Kupp? Ram fans, do you think this is a good signing? Well, obviously he's a good signing. I mean, he was a Super Bowl MVP. Let me take my word back. What I will say is that it's going perfect for you guys. There's really nothing I could possibly say you guys could do any more good to improve your guys' team in LA, of course, and hitting Cole Beasley right there with Josh Allen. And Allen right here on the first and goal play action ends up rolling out. You would see why this is a very important play because we end up stopping him. And, of course, you guessed it, he ends up kicking the field goal. So any person or opponent that goes for the field goal, especially on online ranked head-to-head, is a smart man. Shout out to my opponent for kicking the field goal. But like I was saying with Cooper Kupp, who knows what the future is for Odell Beckham? We're heading into the end of the first half as well. Right here we have the lead, still a one-possession game. And Allen, of course, with ice in his veins. And pay attention to Long right here. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys, that football IQ is everything. End up using it, and check out the interception. User pick. Let's go. Could we take it to the house? Of course, no one's going to catch up to him. And like I'm saying, man, the Rams, they're dominant. Like I remember watching Jalen Ramsey play. I think this was like the first week ever for the Rams. I think week 1. I forgot who they played. But he was like a tank. Like anything that ran into him, it was just completely obliterated. There is no way you're going to get through him. And look at my opponent. Is not giving up at all. He ends up scoring a touchdown with, you guessed it, who's Stephon Diggs. Once again, another beast of a player for the Bills. Right here, thinking to myself, I'm trying to get spotlight plays from my boy Cooper Kupp. And as I'm throwing it, you guessed it, Tre'Davious White said, not today. Ends up getting the pick. This game is far from being over a third quarter. No way in heck, though, we could end up giving this game, of course. That's my thought process. And look at Aaron Donald, man. It's like a brick wall. These Rams, they have these players that are just big and built for those plays. And check out Josh Allen. Floyd with his second sack of the game. Let's go, man. Defense is playing strong. And you would see again, man, most of these defensive plays, that's why you do not break. You might bend, you might be bending, but you do not break. And what I mean by that is you do not give up touchdowns. 4th and goal, man. Allen Allen, what are we doing? Wait, what? He ends up throwing it across the line of scrimmage or the pass scrimmage. Ends up getting an illegal forward pass. He could have took the lead on that. That was a game-winning, or not game-winning drive, but definitely a drive that could take up the lead. And look at Akers, completely is gone. There's no one going to catch up to him. Rams, I mean, a few players are gone. I know Von Miller's gone, but trust me, the addition to Bobby Wagner isn't nothing to be shy away from. Hey, going back even further into the playoffs. However, though, my opponent, Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills, you guys aren't just out just yet. Ends up making some audibles when Eddie Omaha said Hup first and go. Allen hitting your boy Stephon Diggs. And man, Diggs, just another beast of a wide receiver. In my book, I would consider Stephon Diggs a top 5 wide receiver. If not, top 2. Possibly, quite possibly, man. I mean, there's a lot of good receivers out there. However, though, the game is not over just yet. It's 4th and 4. What am I thinking to myself? Matthew Stafford, ice in his veins. What? I ain't settling for no first down. We settling for the touchdown. One-handed catch with Odell Beckham. That pretty much ends the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Rams, congratulations once again on Aaron Donald, re-signing him. Cooper Kupp could arguably be another top 5 wide receiver. I wouldn't doubt it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Rams, Bills, we end up coming on top. Love these vintage uniforms. Do not shy away from these opponents. I would encourage you guys to wear a lot of these uniforms too, because there's a lot of vintage ones, but have a good one.